been living under a rock for the last decade knows that media has changed dramatically, and public access is no exception. We've always done a lot for the community, but now we're doing so much more. The demand for higher quality, multi-platform delivery and near instantaneous service is now the rule. And with each technological breakthrough, HC Media has been ahead of the curve in bringing new opportunities to the citizens of Haverhill. 2015 was our most ambitious and productive year ever. Let's take a look at where we are and where we're headed.
Welcome to HC Media's production studio, the heart of the station's operations. This component of HC Media has been around since the very beginning. Many of HC Media's shows that you know and love are produced right here. It's the most traditional and most utilized service that we offer. But not everything happens in this luxurious 50 square foot room. So much goes on outside of these doors. If there's a public event, chances are HC Media will be there. VFW Santa Parade, River Ruckus, Possible Dreams, Kids Fest, the Martin Luther King Interfaith Service, Merrimack Valley Chamber events, Christmas stroll, the list goes on and on. We'll always be there to bring it right into your living room.
Strong relationships with the city's learning institutions have always been an integral part of our mission. Our members and staff record graduations, sporting events, and special presentations, all in an effort to better enhance the community's educational endeavors. The Haverhill Public School System, Whittier Vocational Technical School, and Northern Essex Community College are all long-standing partners. Whether we're donating over $100,000 to Haverhill High School's video production studio, annually awarding $10,000 in scholarships to Northern Essex students, or collaborating with Whittier Tech to showcase their extensive education offerings, Haverhill Community Media is constantly looking for new ways to support the learning establishments of our city.
Welcome to Haverhill City Hall's Council Chambers, where we shoot every City Council, School Committee, and License Commission meeting. One of the most important things we do is contribute to keeping the goings-on of city government accessible and transparent. Not only do we record and broadcast these meetings, but we've also produced weekly updates from the Mayor's Office, the City Clerk, the Police Department, the Council President, and the Superintendent of Public Schools. Beyond video, we're always looking to improve your government access experience. 2015 saw the installation of $25,000 worth of new lighting and remote participation equipment in the council chambers. But our dedication to city politics doesn't stop there. 2015 was an election year, and as always, HC Media brought you the most in-depth look at each and every candidate, with an exhaustive series of interviews and debates, partnering with such groups as Creative Haverhill, League of Women Voters, and Haverhill High School. And when it came to election results, no media outlet brought you the numbers faster or more accurately than HC Media's election team.
HC Media's flagship program, the Haverhill Journal, was rebooted in 2014 to fill the void of quality hyperlocal media coverage. We love promoting our city by showing the wonderfully diverse people and places that make Haverhill a great place to live. From covering breaking news like the Stevens Street fire, to building a piano at Mason and Hamlin, to championing the efforts of organizations like Team Haverhill, Hillview Montessori School, and the Buttonwoods Museum. The Journal is where the city goes to find out what's happening. 21st century media is fast-paced and demands its information delivered concisely yet creatively. In the 2 years since its inception, the Journal has not only met that standard, but has gone on to become one of the most beloved and well-known staples of Haverhill and the Merrimack Valley.
More people are getting their media online than ever before, and HC Media is constantly adding new ways to deliver our content to meet the public demand. It all starts with our website. 2015 saw a major overhaul of our online presence. For starters, you can now watch all 3 of our channels online 24/7. We've also greatly increased the volume of our video on-demand library. For example, 26 years of Haverhill High School and 15 years of Whittier Tech graduations are now available at the click of a mouse. Additionally, we've taken full advantage of all the interactivity that social media offers by maintaining a strong presence on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms. As a result of all these initiatives, since launching our new website in July of last year, we've had over 64,000 unique visits on the web.
Member education and training has been at the core of what we do since the very beginning.
Without our highly skilled volunteers, we simply couldn't do what we do. In an effort to enhance the growth and refinement of our members' talents, 2015 saw the reimagining of what public access training can be. Our core group of classes has always consisted of basic orientation, editing, and field production, but this year we've also added live DJing, podcasting, and DSLR courses. In the near future, plans are underway for a variety of boutique classes utilizing media professionals from within the community to teach specialized courses such as screenwriting, graphic design, improv, acting, and stop-motion animation. Beyond classes, HC Media also offers special workshops for children and young adults who want to learn more about media production. Last year, we hosted our first ever HC Media Movie Makers Camp for kids ages 9 to 12, who wrote and starred in their very own short film. And we held a journalism workshop where students from Whittier Tech produced their own half-hour news show. HC Media and Northern Essex Community College have always had a strong partnership. But in 2015, we ramped up our collaboration even further by creating a staff-developed video journalism course. The end result? NECC Today, a news magazine show produced solely by NECC students.
When you think of HC Media, the first thing that comes to mind is video, right? Well, one of our most exciting recent developments has gone in a totally different direction with the creation of HC Media Radio. The thing that sets it apart is content. In keeping with our community mission, HC Media Radio only plays music from local unsigned acts, with every genre from rock and pop to funk and hip hop. The response from the artistic community has been incredible. Within 6 months of its launch, there were over 150 bands and artists taking advantage of this dynamic new platform. HC Media's audio experience doesn't stop with internet radio. We've also developed a popular podcasting program, understanding complex audio equipment, developing and embedding RSS feeds, aggregating your podcasts to various platforms such as iTunes. You don't have to worry about any of this. Our talented HC Media staff does all of the heavy lifting for you.
One thing that we never allow ourselves to forget is that the C in HC Media stands for community. We're always on the lookout for creative ways to cultivate, encourage, and give back to this great city. And it's not always about just video production. Our staff sits on numerous local boards and committees for organizations and events like O Positive, the Christmas Stroll, Career Resources, the Haverhill Rotary, and Kids Fest, just to name a few. Speaking of Kids Fest, in 2015, HC Media gave a makeover to Haverhill Idol, one of the best-loved features of the annual celebration. Not only did we host and record the entire proceedings, we also streamlined the audition process and brought in professional musicians like American Idol finalist Liz Bills. Another example of us reaching outside of traditional public access parameters was our partnership with Historic New England to chronicle Haverhill residents' memories of the city's downtown district during the mid-20th century with the documentary Woolworths, Remembering Haverhill's Downtown Shopping District. But the biggest show of our commitment to the community had to be our massive Bring Back the Bell campaign, where we partnered with Whittier Tech metal shop teacher Stephen Palmer and his students to recreate the lost but not forgotten tradition of hanging a giant musical bell in Washington Square for the Christmas season. It was a far-reaching project comprised of equal parts hard work and ambition, beginning with us taking first place for our float in the annual Santa Parade to the triumphant bell ringing ceremony just weeks before Christmas.
And when it comes to Haverhill's future, Haverhill Community Media is helping lead the way. For over 45 years, the Woolworth building sat vacant and decaying right in the heart of the city, hindering growth and revitalization. But within the last year, the Harbor Place project has become a game changer. Haverhill Community Media was the first organization to commit to purchasing space at Harbor Place, becoming a crucial component to its overall success. When the challenge was given, Haverhill Community Media stepped up to make the most important investment in our organization's history and help play a major role in the most critical development in downtown Haverhill in over 100 years. So what can you expect to see down at Harbor Place? A state-of-the-art training and video production facility customized to suit the specific needs of our community. But that's not all. We'll also be bringing something to downtown Haverhill that hasn't been seen since the Paramount Theater closed its doors in 1967. A multi-purpose venue that will serve performers, public speakers, local musicians, artists, students, anybody and everybody who wishes to contribute to the culture and excitement of the emerging downtown. So as you can see, 2015 was quite the year for HC Media. And 2016 is already poised to be even bigger. We do all of these things because we believe in investing in the betterment, well-being, and positive future of the city of Haverhill. Haverhill Community Media will always have our city and its neighborhood's best interests at the heart of all we do. We will always strive to be innovative, creative, and find new ways to use our skills and tools to achieve these goals and make our city the best city that it can be. Thank you to all of our friends, partners, and above all, members. You continue to keep our station fresh, vital, and vibrant. Haverhill Community Media, investing in Haverhill's future, always.